Oh, hey there. My name's Alessandra Catanese, and you're watching Corsair TV, where we give you the news for free. Yes, that is right, it is free. And not only is it costing you nothing to be watching this segment right now, except valuable study time, of course, but every Wednesday you can find a brand new issue of the Corsair for free at the local kiosks around campus. Stay tuned. We have a couple different segments for you today, some highlights being lifestyle and arts and entertainment with Vienna Urias and Alexis Bishop. Following will be sports with Wayne Neal and Michael Canepa, and we will leave you today with an exclusive interview with the Corsair's own Nathan Gawronsky covering KCRW's budget cuts as well as the budget cut protests up in Sacramento. First, we would love to talk to you about President Tsang's town hall meeting last Wednesday in the Theater Arts Complex. The goal of the meeting was to give the college community a clear picture of the state budget situation and its direct impact on Santa Monica College. Check it out.
There's a question raised on whether there's summer school. At this time, the planning is that we will have summer school, and we hope that we will have summer school even if we have the worst cuts. But we don't know what the worst cuts are at this time. So we do have planned for a scaled down summer school, but it will be scaled down. And we don't know the magnitude of which will be scaled down. Until we find the until we get on stable grounds, we don't know which way we're heading. So we just have to be flexible and keep talking and not get over it, not just talk about a number, but talk about what we can do collectively to find a solution.
It's unfortunate that you have ended up in a college at this particular time, but we don't see anything looking better down the road for the next 5 years or so, and until the state has worked out of its economic difficulties that it's facing right now.
For more information and to check out the full video of President Tsang's town hall meeting and the AS meeting video, be sure to pick up a copy of the latest issue of the Corsair this Wednesday coming up, and check out our online website, thecorsaironline.com. Link is in the description, as well as our YouTube, youtube.com/thecorsaironline. Link is also in the description. Next up, we have lifestyle.
Thanks, Allie. Hi, I'm Vienna Urias.
And I'm Alexis Bishop.
This week at SMC, the college fair will be held March 29th, 10:30 to 1 p.m. in the Quad. Go check out some prospective colleges and plan your future.
If you like keeping it classy, then check out Santa Monica Symphony Orchestra performing Beethoven's Symphony No. 6 this Sunday the 27th at 4 p.m.
Metamorphosis, an award-winning play based on Ovid's poem, will be performed March 27th at 2 p.m. on the Theater Arts campus.
Also this month, Paley Fest held its 28th annual celebration at the Sabin Theater in Beverly Hills, where we got an exclusive clip with actor Joel McHale from the TV show Community and host of The Soup. Check it out.
Twitter question for you.
Oh, well, you're kidding. Twitter, what is it? Okay.
Who's going to win in a beatdown? You, Daniel Tosh, or Chris Hardwick?
In a beatdown?
Yeah, beatdown of each other.
Oh, boy. Who's going to win in a three-way I'm going to go with Chris Hardwick. He's got the body fat percentage of like a squirrel. He's very wily. He can bounce all over the place. He's amazing.
Do you think we can expect a cameo from Slater again?
I hope so. Maybe. I don't know about this season, but yeah, she was great. Lawrence DeMille, who is awesome and was really funny, and yeah, maybe she'll be back.
Yeah, she definitely brought the juice.
She what?
She brought the juice.
Yeah, she was great. Yeah,
Thanks, guys. Thank
you so much.
Thank you. Well, he was certainly a lot cuter in person. Well, that's it for this week on Lifestyle. I'm Vienna Urias.
And I'm Alexis Bishop. Don't forget to check us out on Runway Our Way at youtube.com/thecorsaironline. Link is in the description.
Thanks, girls. Now we have Ayla Pound with next week's forecast. Ayla?
Thanks, Allie. For this upcoming weekend, we can expect some sun as well as some rain. For Saturday, I don't quite think we're going to need those rain boots just yet, as there is a 20% chance of rain. However, on Sunday, be sure to bring them out because there's a 30% chance of rain. We should be expecting highs of about 63 as well as lows of about 50. For the upcoming week, we can expect lots of sunshine with highs of about 66 and lows of about 50. So it's definitely time to bring out those spring clothes, maybe even some shorts and a light sweater. Enjoy the sun.
Thanks, Ayla. While you were sitting at home last Sunday, the LA Marathon was happening. Let's take a look.
What words of encouragement do you have for the runners today?
Oh, just do their personal best. That's it. I mean, of course, you have the elite runners who are here to try to set a world record, but you have 25,000 other runners that are here just to get through the course and know that they've met a personal challenge.
And in fact, 97% of the 2011 Honda LA Marathon runners made it to the finish line despite strong winds of up to 15 miles per hour and heavy rain throughout most of the course. Chilly temperatures range from 50 to 55 degrees, and it was the fourth time it rained in the 26-year history of the LA Marathon. According to officials, the average finish time was 5 hours and 16 minutes.
Welcome back, welcome back.
For more information on the LA Marathon and to check out the full version of that video, go to thecorsaironline.com, or the link is in the description below. Next up, we have the Sports Corner with Michael Canepa and Wayne Neal.
Welcome to the Sports Corner. I'm Wayne Neal.
And I'm Michael Canepa. Spring sports are well underway, but first, a brief recap of winter. SMC men's basketball reached playoffs for the first time this year, riding a 10-game win streak into their matchup against the LA Harbor Seahawks. The Corsairs started strong, with sophomore guard Everett Brown scoring 12 first-half points. A.J. Harris had 7 points, and Lee Lark scored 11. Seahawks players Marlon Ramos, Kevin Dawson, and Dennis Hardwell contributed heavily for LA Harbor, as Dawson had 13 points in the first half.
In the second half, the tide had turned in favor of the Seahawks as they switched from a man-to-man defense to a 2-3 zone, which caused problems for the Corsairs post-game and eventually led to their loss 71-66. Star player Deshaun Stevens recently committed to San Diego State University as they are currently in the NCAA tournament playing UConn to advance to the Elite Eight. The SMC women's tennis team is on quite a hot streak as they've won their last 4 matches and are currently #1 in conference and have not lost a conference match since 2009.
Sophomore captains Gwendolyn Kaufman and Yuta Collette, both international students, lead the way for the Corsair tennis team as they seek to return to the Southern California Finals, where they lost to Saddleback College 5-4 last year. The playoffs begin April 15th.
Our other spring sports that is well underway is volleyball. Third-year player Lance Kinningham is co-team captain of our men's volleyball team.
Hi, my name is Lance Kinningham, and I'm the captain of the Santa Monica College men's volleyball team. Sadly to say that we're 0-3, but we're looking forward to the rest of the season and winning the rest of our games. It's a whole new squad, and I'm looking forward to the season working with all of them.
In his last game against Long Beach City College, Lance led the way in Game 3 in kills, but eventually the team lost.
Stay tuned for the next edition of Sports Corner when we preview the 2011 football season. The Corsairs are hoping to build on last year when they started 2-0 with wins against Compton College and East LA, but ultimately fell to 4-6 and 2-4 in conference play. That's all for this edition of the Sports Corner. Back to you.
Thanks, guys. So, were you wondering how KCRW is going to be affected by these budget cuts? Were you maybe also a little bit curious as to how the protests up in Sacramento went? Let's let Nathan Gawronsky fill you in.
Hi, my name is John Stapleton with the Santa Monica Corsair. I'm here with Nathan Gawronsky. He's a staff writer. He's going to tell us a little bit about the KCRW budget cuts and some other budget cuts that will directly affect students on campus. So, why do you know about all the budget cut stuff? What makes you an authority?
Well, recently I've been speaking with Sarah Spitz, who's the media spokesperson from KCRW, and Jennifer Farrow, who is the general manager. And they've given me some very interesting information.
So, tell us exactly what the problem is, because is it that if this bill gets passed, that KCRW won't get any funding?
A little bit like that. Basically, there's an argument going on right now between Democrats and Republicans, and they need to balance the federal budget. One of the measures that they're trying to pass from the Republican side is something called H.R. 68. That would essentially amend the Federal Communications Act of 1934, and that would basically cut off and prohibit all federal funding to the Corporation for Public Broadcasting, which amounts to about 9% of KCRW's budget. It's about a $1.2 million budget gap.
You recently went to Sacramento, is that true?
Yes, I did.
What was that whole protest about?
That protest was essentially anywhere from 7,000 to 12,000 students from all over California came to protest the California educational system's budget cuts.
As an SMC student, what can I do to get involved to help this situation?
There's a couple of different things that you can do. You can petition this cause. You can write to your elected official and let them know what you think, that cutting education would essentially be a backwards decision. It wouldn't help this economy at all, and it would only hurt the next generation. We need to build a workforce and not break one down as it's just beginning to thrive.
Okay. Well, thank you for the information.
My pleasure.
A special thanks to Jonathan Stapleton and Nathan Gawronsky for that last interview. That's all we have for you today. Don't forget to pick up the latest issue of the Corsair every Wednesday in the local kiosks around campus. And you've been watching Corsair TV, where you get the news for free.